I'm back! Did you guys miss me? I hope so. Back in the studio, making the things. Now, quite a lot has happened since my last video. We have some forum changes, we have a massive Skyblock change, we have a big anniversary, I reached a milestone, we have so much to talk about. Today's video is going to focus on Skyblock patch 0.15, leveling, balancing, and more. You'll hear my thoughts on the changes, what this could mean for the future, and the sad but extremely predictable community response. What's going on, everyone? It's your favorite blue guy here. Subscribe to the channel. You won't regret it. I'll give Lunar Client Cosmetics to 3 random people who subscribe and comment their IGN. You can even pick which one. You have no reason not to. So this massive Skyblock update was originally partly introduced in alpha at the beginning of the month, so we all knew this was coming. This update essentially has bundled everything leveling wise together. Everyone is now a specific Skyblock level from level 1 to level, well, infinite potentially. The way to level up is by doing what you were already doing in Skyblock. Farming, slayers, fairy souls, commissions, trophy fishing. It seems like every single thing in Skyblock gets you XP to level up now. This doesn't appear to be an outright replacement for specific skill levels though, as they all appear to still be active. With this new leveling system, we're also promised a bunch of rewards, like permanent stat boosts based on your level, and probably most noticeable, features like Bazaar, Wardrobe, and others becoming unlockables, with Bazaar Access happening at level 12, and the Community Shop happening at level 10, just to name some examples. Levels also appear to be retroactive, so it converted from whatever you had completed before. For example, when I logged in after the update, I was instantly level 98. Next, we have the Fairy Soul change. No more do these pixelating pixies grant you more health. They now grant you backpack spaces. I don't see the connection, but it's different. Give storage nerds a reason to finally start searching for them, I guess. There are a few POTM changes that I don't care about. Dungeons got itself a pretty neat thing. You now seem to be able to open chests from dungeon runs after the run. The announcement states that you can view up to 60 at once and that they have a 48-hour limit, which I think is more than generous. I'm assuming it's still gonna cost the same amount of coins, but hey, no more worry about keeping coins on you in dungeons anymore. Next up, a small change to the Emerald Blade, a weapon that has kind of become a little bit obsolete in the past few months. The weapon's received a new effect called Curse of Greed. Based on the in-game description, it'll cancel any effect modifying your coin loss on death when striking. I don't really understand what exactly that means. It seems like it's just an effect where you don't lose coins, but this wording's too specific for me to believe that to be the case. What does this effect do exactly? Is it just that, or is there more to it? Let me know in the comments. Finally, we have the usual balancing changes and bug fixes. Most of these are what one can expect, and you can see the thread yourself if you want to see all the changes. But one of these balancing changes, man oh man, has brought upon a great number of conversation. Ever heard of Juju Nuns? Well, me neither, because they don't exist anymore. One of the balancing changes has made it harder to achieve the Juju bow in-game, with the Enderman Slayer requirement being risen from 3 to 5. Void Glooms are notoriously one of the more difficult Slayer bosses in the game, so I saw these complaints coming a mile away. Unusually, however, the complaints, while a bit loud, are in a much smaller number than usual. Really, the only people I've seen complaining about this update were those who called themselves Juju Nuns. Everyone else, from low-level players to high-level players to the really high-level players, seem to be ecstatic about this update. And one of the big things I've seen some players say is that these changes are really making the game feel like an RPG, and I can kind of see where they're coming from. Of course, the only thing that's an uh-oh for me is that you have to play the game more now for progression, which I was already lacking on. I just simply don't have the time, plus I give my coins away. So progression on my end is moving at an all-time high 0 miles per hour at the moment. Jokes aside though, I do have one actual complaint about this update, and it has to do with the prefix next to your name. You have an option to toggle it on and off when you chat, but in the tab menu, it's always going to appear next to your name, with no viable means of turning it off. This means that all new players need to do to find out who the richest guy in the lobby is hit tab, and it'll show them in order right there, giving them a clear list of who to spam and bug. I don't really like that there's no possible way to turn that off. I think that should be absolutely toggleable, and there's no reason why it shouldn't be. Now onto the future of the game. At the end of the thread, the team teases future content. It still appears a forging update will happen eventually. Wizard Portal seems more than ever to be confirmed now, and I can't wait to see where that leads. And also some little cool things. A garden update, which can actually be seen in the leveling menu. A quality of life update to the End Island, which should hopefully fix some really annoying things, and more. I don't know how long it's gonna take for these updates to come out. This one took a while from when it was announced, so it may very well be years until we see any of these changes, and we're all skeletons at the bottom of that ocean. Subscribe, and watch this outro.
Listen up, here's the story about a little guy that lives in a blue world, and all day like him, inside and outside.